It's a very good support to have with Shadowfin.
In a bit of a bind, you can always rotate him to the off lane, and we know Yoku can play a ridiculous Earth Shaker if necessary.
Have they actually even played a support this
Yeah,
tournament?
I'm actually going to ask that. I don't think I remember seeing them playing Earthshaker support in the group stages. It's mostly just off lane, I remember.
Regardless, though, this is a really good Rubik pick from Virtus Pro. We were talking about how it would be a contested pick between Lila and Aloha Dance. Fissure, one of the best spell steals in the game. And in addition to that, Requiem, also a very easy spell to steal. So what happens with Rubik is a lot of the times when you play against certain heroes, there are just some spells that are really key to steal, but some of them are very difficult to get. You know, an example would be Death Ward from Witch Doctor. He casts the Death Ward, but he can trigger the heal immediately after, and then you steal the heal, which is kind of useless in most cases. But with Shadow Fiend, all of his cast animations are pretty long. So he winds up the Requiem, there's a sound cue, it's very clear visual, and his follow-up, would he want to cast Raise afterwards, you have like a good half second at least to probably get that spell steal in. And Rubik channeling the Requiem is a little more subtle. You don't see it so easily in the fight, and you maybe don't expect it to come out. And it has a huge impact because not only does it deal damage and slow, but again, the minus damage from Requiem, often an overlooked aspect of this spell that is absolutely crucial in this team fight meta.
Yeah, that's something you guys have been pointing out every time that we get to see a Shadow Fiend so far here at TI. The Dazzle eventually does get banned, and Virtus Pro were actually pretty quick about their second phase bans. They seem very clear on how they came into this. They said, game one, this is our game plan, we're going to stick with it.
Lots of targeting to what feels like resolution with the Storm and Razor ban. The side of Virtus Pro, I'm curious what they're going to get to potentially go to that mid lane. Viper, maybe, if they need to get a lane dominator. The other options have already been banned out. TA's gone. Razor's gone. They already grabbed Lina on the side of Empire.
I'm just still thinking about that Tusk, whether they're going to ignore it entirely or will grab it. And for Empire, this being an offlane shaker, Lina could easily just be one of the two supports, and they could still be aiming for their Dragon Knight. And by picking the Lina, they remove one of the good counter picks in mid that Virtus Pro could have actually given G to beat Resolution. With Queen of Pain also being banned and G's Shadow Fiend picked, it seems like they're really targeting him. And the TA banned, and the Ledge Drag banned, and the Storm, and the Razor. Okay, so I feel like we've kind of overlooked that. They are targeting G super hard, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like both sides tried to start the targeting, but at the end, Empire
they target
came out
each
on
other's
top.
mids, actually.
But Empire came out on top because they got to secure the SF and then the Lina. So I think that's what's throwing VP off a little bit, maybe. I don't know if they were expecting this Lina pick this early, hoping to secure it for themselves, perhaps.
They're definitely taking their time here.
Yeah, quite a bit.
I mean, it's very hard to pick at this junction because G has very